What is the next 100x altcoin? 100x altcoin. I believe I found one. I'm going to show you what it is today. No guarantees. I can't guarantee it goes 100x, but I'm going to show you what it is and you can judge it for yourself. See how well it can go. Right now, basically, this is obviously the Bitcoin chart. I'm going to show you what the small tiny altcoin is right now. It's less than 4 mil right now. But there are so many top celebrities sponsoring it. I should say entrepreneurs, big businessmen, like Kevin O'Leary, guys as big as Kevin O'Leary, guys as big as founders of major, Instagram, those type of guys, right? So for example, what is this coin similar to? I would say for people who've been following me, you know that I called out KTA about 3 weeks ago, and now it's done a 6x. I called it out around 20 cents. Now it's gone to like $1.20 a few days ago. So, and the reason why is because KTA is backed by the ex-CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, right? He was he's the main investor behind this coin. Now, this coin I'm about to tell you is right now, KTA is like 400 million right now. The coin I'm telling you right now is less than 4 million, less than 4 million. And it has similar top level people. Like when I say more than one, and a top 2 exchange, top 2 crypto exchange is backing them as well. When I say their names, you're going to know it straight away. So in order for any coin to run 100x, there needs to be an altcoin season. Well, you can probably, if strong enough, can probably do 100x without an altcoin season. But first, let's have a look at if an altcoin season is possible or not. As I've been saying, I always believe that this was just a pullback. I called very accurately for the pullback at around 112, 113K area. That was 112K. And I think we get something like one more dip and up we go. Most people think it'll hold above 100K. That's what I originally thought as well. And then when I saw too many people agreeing with me, I got worried and I thought, okay, maybe we could go as low as the mid-90s and up we go. So this would be a perfect getting on a dip opportunity. Let's have a look at ETH because ETH is the one that's outperforming here, right? So ETH basically hasn't had a real dip. Hasn't had a dip whilst Bitcoin has been dipping. It's been going sideways. And in fact, you could either call this a bull flag, or you could even say this is some sort of a bull, pennant or a bull triangle, something like this, right? Either way, it's a bullish continuation pattern. It's what I'm looking at is a bullish continuation pattern. And if ETH was to break out of this pattern, we might have one more test down and then break out. I wouldn't take this supporting trend line to this triangle too seriously. I think what could easily happen is we break down here. If Bitcoin goes like 100K or below 100K and get to about 2,300 or 2,200, and then basically bounce. And then the target will be something like 3,100. That's not the ultimate target, but it's the interim short-term target. So basically, I'll show folks again. For folks who are in my Discord, you know this already. Basically, that's the trend line that's been supporting ETH for this entire bull run. It'd be extremely bullish if we can get back above there at 31, 3,200. So now it's basically pullback and then 3,100, and then up we go. And for a better look at the altcoin season, we really need to look at ETH versus Bitcoin, right? To see when it is happening. But before we do, first let's answer the question of which crypto exchange does Pablo use? Well, Pablo uses this exchange that is non-KYC. That means you don't need to show your ID. That means anyone can sign up, and even Americans can use it. They can't even see who you are, right? That's why I've made this deal with Bitunix, right? This is the Pablo link because over $8,000 worth of newbie prizes just by joining. Over 1.3 million global users, right? Full privacy. That means the IRS can't see you. That means the tax office can't see you. FBI, CIA, nobody can see you. That's why I've made this deal with them. So if you're watching this on YouTube, then basically the link is in the description below. The link is in the description below. But if you're watching it on another platform, such as this one, then basically just click on my Stan link, right? There's the Stan link. That should be the first thing that pops up. That's my link tree, Bitunix, because it's a great deal. Okay, let's get back to the markets, folks. And remember, folks, only on the Bitunix, Pablo Jimenez Bitunix link. Okay, here we go. The markets, basically ETH Bitcoin. ETH Bitcoin is right now. I was trying to call a bottom ETH Bitcoin, got in a bit early around here, but eventually we got there, right? And I said, guys, that should be the bottom. We're almost at the double bottom, not quite there yet, but I think that's close enough. And since then, we've seen very bullish breakout, consolidation, maybe a little bit of pullback, and then breakout again. And how far this would bounce, you could say a very big resistance there, 0.06. 0.36, because look at how much resistance we've had. Resistance here, resistance, pivot tops, right? Oh, pivot bottoms. So this is a big level to get to 0.36. That's still a lot of distance to cover, right? ETH has to outrun Bitcoin by this much, and if we break that, that's this would be alt season. I think this would be the start of alt season, this leg. And if we get something like this or this, that would be an amazing run. It's going to be pretty hard to decide if we're going to exit or not around here. Okay, so the coin I wanted to show you guys is something similar to KTA. So KTA is, as I told you guys, the coin that Eric Schmidt was involved. And look at the market cap right now, $400 million. $400 million already. But the one I'm going to show you guys is less than $4 million right now. And so what makes this, I mean, this KTA, it's not even in a super popular hot narrative. It's basically a layer one coin. I was telling folks around here when it broke out around 20 cents or so, and now it's went to like $1.20, 6x run already. So basically it's like so folks have been by the way, I think KTA would probably do something like a pullback to around here, 60, 70 cents to give us another entry, like 70 cents area. Be lucky if we get to 60, give us another entry before it goes next leg up. It's a layer one coin, as I've been telling you guys. It's not even the most hottest narrative out there, 400 mil, but you would think a coin like this with the ex-Google CEO involved, and he's been there for 9 years, then you would think this would at least get to like $1 billion or $2 or $3 billion, right? So what is the coin that I'm about to show you guys? It's actually in a very hot narrative. The folks who are in my Discord, in the diamond section, you've already seen this. I've given you guys the early call. So here, I'm making this video for you guys now because now we're on a pullback, right? Look, it's just below 3 mil, like an hour ago when I saw it. It's at 4 mil right now. The launch price was something like at 0.013. Now it's at 0.004. So it's only had a 3x run since its bottom. And that was what? Like back in March. This coin has stayed so much under the radar. Okay, why are you excited about this, Pablo? Why do you think this is going to be, could possibly be the next Keto? And by the way, Keto, in my opinion, has like a 4 or 5x run left in it. But, you know, something like this Swarm, basically, if it goes to where KTA is right now, which is 400 mil, from 4 mil to 400 mil, that's a 100x run. That's a 100x run even where it is right now, even just by going to where KTA is right now. And I think KTA still has some room to run because, you, as I said, you would think that the ex-Google CEO, if he backs a crypto layer one, it would go to at least 2 or 3 billion. So many projects are like a few billion right now. That's just completely, conceivable. So for this coin, I will once again declare, I am not sponsored at all. In fact, I haven't personally even spoken to these people, right? I've just been doing research on them. This is not a sponsored post. This is just my finding, and I've been buying it. Crypto Slam, they've launched Swarm. So this Swarm I've shown you guys is launched by Crypto Slam. Who backs CryptoSlam? Who's this M. Cuban guy? Oh, Mark Cuban. Remember how at the start of the video I said Kevin O'Leary, right? Mark Cuban, right? 9 million followers on Twitter alone. Famous billionaire, invests in different cryptos. And who's Reid Hoffman? Does anyone know who Reid Hoffman is? Co-founder of LinkedIn. What did I tell you guys? I said there are going to be people as big as Eric Schmidt. Eric Schmidt is the CEO of Google. CEO means you didn't create the company. You're not the founder of the company. You're hired for 9 years to run the company, the CEO. This guy he's the founder of LinkedIn. Of course, Google is much bigger, but this is the founder, right? And who else? Yasu is basically the head of Animoca Brands. These are the main investors. And then that's a very big crypto brand. And then OKX. OKX, most of you might know it as another exchange, but I'm here to tell you OKX is actually number 2 exchange in the world. Number 2 exchange in the world if we count futures trading volume. Coinbase is probably number 2 or number 3 if we only count spot trading volume. But if we count futures, then OKX is number 2. Binance is the largest. And okay, so they launched this coin. So this is basically they organize. What does CryptoSlam do? This is an AI coin that basically organizes all the information on Web3. It's kind of like that AI program. I forgot what it's called, but the creator is called Alexander Wang. His last name's Wang. This is a Chinese American dude who basically created this AI program that would organize all the information, and it makes makes AI learn much faster, right? And they launched this thing called Swarm. So it's from my research, CryptoSlam was going to launch a coin called Slam, but they never got around to it. So the best thing they launched is Swarm, right? Which is the coin I'm telling you guys all about right now. It's kind of like a AI agent data layer. It's like an AI agent data layer. What is a swarm? A swarm is kind of like, you know how you say a swarm of bees, a swarm of hornets, right? It's when AI agents work together. It's like if, say for example, if you ask the AI agent, you say, look, I need to do a job application tomorrow to JP Morgan, and it will search. It'll use an AI agent that's an engine to search for CVs online. It'll use another AI agent that can work with a PPT and create a PPT program with your CV. It'll use another AI agent that can work on word processors like Microsoft Word and type out your CV. And then you can use an email AI agent to email your CV to like 100 different employers, whatever. You need many different AI agents to work together like a team, right? That's what a swarm is. We've seen AI agents, but I think the next step is a swarm when they work together. And they've launched very quietly recently. Oh, and this is something I would like to show you guys. They're actually followed by, let me show you guys. We can see here that it's CZ from Binance. How about that? CZ from Binance. And then crypto.com, right? Crypto.com, you remember that ad by Matt Damon? That's already a very large exchange. And CZ, of course, is obviously founder of the largest exchange in the world. And also, BitGet also follows them. This is my account. I don't follow BitGet on this account. But if you have a look, BitGet also follows them as well. That's also one of the largest accounts in the world, largest exchanges in the world. So yeah, that's CZ himself, 10 million followers. So I just wanna say this. What happens? What happens if OKX, number 2 exchange in the world, or it's one of the investors in this coin, in this Swarm coin? What happens if it gets listed on Swarm, right? On OKX? Like, what about Binance? What if Binance lists this coin, right? I mean, why is CZ following this coin? How often does he follow a coin that he's not even involved in, right? Because he knows by him following something, it's kind of like an endorsement. So just think about what this coin FDV would be if it gets listed on OKX. If it gets listed on Binance, would we be looking at 50 mil, 100 mil? I don't know. Nothing I say here is financial advice, and I am not sponsored on this video. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you next episode.